Okay, so we're back in business. Now what I'm going to do on the bodice top, show you the bodice top. Isn't that pretty? That is so gorgeous. Look at that. I don't know if you can see the shimmer, but that is so beautiful. So what I'm going to do now is sew these seams down flat. I'm going to sew them down flat. I've already removed the lace where that seam is going to be. I'm just going to do that all the way around on the princess seams, on the side seams, and on the back. I'm going to sew these flat. They will be covered with lace. So let me go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that while we're waiting for the bias to drop out of the, I think I'll twist that to the front. While we're waiting for the bias to drop out of the underlining, if there's any in there, I won't know until tomorrow. But until then, we can keep moving forward with the bodice. So we'll go ahead and start that. And then we'll go ahead and add this lace. I don't want that to start. Add this lace to the front, at least as much as I have. I have to order some more from Etsy, which I'm not mad about at all. What I will do is make sure I get maybe 2 or 3 times as much as I got last time. Definitely will get more than what I think I need. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and run this seam here. Oh, the tension is way too tight on that, darling. Yes, it is. Okay. There we go. We want to pull this out. Pull this just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay. I'm actually going through a princess seam. So we're going to go ahead and lay this flat all the way down. I think this will just remove some of the bulk in the bodice, so it'll lay flat to the wearer, flat to the body. Okay, so that's one. We've got about, I don't know, 6 more to go, 7 more to go. Okay. Okay, so let me show you what I've done. I have to be careful with this lace. Okay, so what I did, hopefully you can see this in the camera. What I did then is just run a seam along the side there to lay this flat, or to keep this laying flat, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and do that on all my other seams. The 2 princess seams, I'm causing the seam to lay to the front so it'll contour more to the body. The ones on the side and in the back, I'm going to lay flat to the back because the back of the body is a lot flatter than the front. Okay. Here we go. Boy, this lace is pulling on this salvage edge, well, not the salvage edge, but the fabric. Yeah, it's fraying a little bit. That's okay. We're going to keep working. Okay. So this should be about day 3 or, let's see. I want to upload part 3, probably. Maybe part 5. Maybe part 6, actually. Okay. Good job. Okay, so that's that. And we're going to keep working our way around. I love it. I can't tell you enough. I love this. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Maybe that's what I should name my channel. So beautiful. I don't know. I'm still kind of deciding what to name the channel, honestly. But we'll see. Right now, this is so utterly beautiful. And I am loving every moment of it. Ouch. Ow! These pins are talking to me. They're pinning me. They're sticking me. These pins are talking to me. They're sticking me. Just don't draw any blood. That's all I ask. Just don't draw any blood on this dress. That's all I ask. Okay, so we're almost done with this, guys. And then we're going to go back and pin that lace on back in place where it was. And I will begin to, I think what I'm going to do is just hand sew it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do is just hand sew it on there. So I can go ahead and attach my skirt back. And the circular skirt tomorrow so that I have more of a garment put together. It's coming together though, you guys. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, I can't even begin to tell you. Can you tell I'm excited? Can you tell I'm excited? Well, if you can't tell I'm excited, let me assure you, I am. Very much so. Very much so. The story I told you about my experience in school, that's a real story. That was a real life issue. And when I tell you I'm sitting here doing the very thing that I went to school for, and yet I had all of those challenges, I am excited. Okay, one more to go. And then, well, this is fraying like crazy, but it is what it is, and that's what it does. So, probably should have used some fray check, but I didn't. That's okay. We'll go ahead and get that underlining sewn on there. Well, no, maybe not, because I still got to put the rest of the lace on here. Do you see? This is why bridal gowns cost so much. Because of the labor that goes into them. It's not abracadabra. It's not like Cinderella and her fairy tale and her fairy godmother. There's a lot of work that goes into this. And the laborer, the Bible says, is worthy of their hire. So don't complain about the cost of a wedding dress. Just make sure you get one that you love. And make sure that you get one that you love. And make sure as well that whichever one it is that you actually love, make sure that you're willing to pay the price for it, because there's a lot of work that went into that. Okay, so now this is where we're at. So I've got the, I can't tell what you're seeing or what you're able to see. So let me go over here for just a moment. Okay, so we've got that done. See, I just laid them flat. I'm going to go in and give them a good press, actually, to relax those stitches as well. And then I'm going to come back and add the, see if I can find a shorter one that goes on the back. Those are all fronts. Is this the back? This is the back. And then I'm going to go back and add my lace to cover where that was sewn, like that. I think that's a front too. That looks like a front. The back ones are much shorter, like this. Okay, so I'm going to go back and just lay that on there. And maybe not this one particularly, but lay that on there and attach that to the side and the back. Again, I do need to get some more lace from Etsy, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and lay this on here and attach it there, and sew it by hand. Actually, I'm just going to take the time to sew it by hand. Let me pin it on there. I'm going to sew it by hand, and then I will I don't know if I'll attach the, let's see, it's hard to talk and do at the same time when you're doing stuff like this. So that's why I kind of stopped talking. But so there you go. And I'm just going to do that all the way around. But in some places like this right here, this is the back. I need another strip here. And I would need another strip, another applique to fill in some empty spaces. To fill in some empty spaces on the rest of the bodice. But that's where we're at. This is the bodice. That's what we're working on. I've laid these seams flat. I'm going to give them a good press, and then lay my lace back on top, right? Lay my lace back on top all the way around. I'm going to do a hand stitch on that this week, and get my Etsy lace ordered, get my lining ordered, so that I can finish off the rest of this dress. Thank you for sharing your time with us today, and I pray that somebody somewhere finds great things happening in their lives today. God bless you.